Good morning. Day 2 on the farm. Now, I got a little bit of help from the comments. Leaving the straw bales on the ground, or exposed more to the elements, isn't a good idea. So I need some sort of shed or barn to put them in, just to keep them not so, not so screwy, really. And also, I think about selling stuff. So this building over here, as far as I'm aware, has no purpose whatsoever. It doesn't do anything for the pump or nothing like that. So if I can sell that, I'll sell that. All the fields are planted, sorry. So using these options, I should be able to find out if stuff needs fertilizing or weeding. And looking at stuff needs weeding. So it'd be helpful to work out how we do weeding and go from there. So the plan today is weed stuff, store stuff, and harvest stuff. So we need a weeder. We don't have a weeder. What can we do in the shop? A weeder. Does it have a lease in charge? Not necessarily. But if we just lease this, it doesn't have to be anything crazy or big. Yeah, we'll lease this. Then we can go pick it up. Doesn't really matter which one, I don't think. As far as I am aware, crop destruction is also on. So we've got to be careful not to go zooming across all the fields. We'll grab this weeder, we'll get these fields weeded. And then we can give the weeder back. I'm not sure. Should we keep hold of the weeder? Does it last? Do I need to weed once every growth cycle? So like after I've planted, I weed and that's fine? Or do I need to keep the weeder at hand? Is it something that comes back? I guess we'll find out. I kind of want to weed the fields, get rid of the weeder. We'll get a barn for the straw, do that. And we're going to look for time because I imagine potentially we're going to be in a situation where we're going to have a lot of time left over as well. So we might look at doing a contract or two. But I want to get myself sorted first. So today that's what we're focusing on. Get our own farm sorted before worrying about anybody else's. It's quite a chunky little weeder, really. I'm glad I got the weight on the front. So we might as well weed all of our fields. So we start over here. Get this bad boy sorted. There we go. And this is probably going to hurt because eventually the crops are going to get to a point where destruction is on. I don't know. I don't know if this has got narrow wheels or something. Yeah. Don't really want to be destructing the crops. I'm just going to go straight across. I'm not going to worry about the road in the middle. Because I know that side also needs weeding as well. So if I just do this in like a one big... pretend it's a huge field, then maybe we can kind of kill two birds in one stone. So I'm just going to enjoy this. Looking at a couple more passes. Not lining myself up very well. I'm always kind of overlapping a little bit, but with practice, that'll come. Yeah, so it's just going to be one little pass down the edge just to make sure that we get that little right-hand side edge. And And hopefully we can keep off the field when we do that side as well, so we don't need to be like into the field, so we don't have to run another set of random tram lines down it for no real reason. Maybe the crop hasn't grown enough anyway for destruction, so we could get away with it, hopefully. If I get the tractor, you know, tight up against the edge of the field. Hopefully that's enough of an overlap. I didn't really see how much it was this side that we were missing, so fingers crossed this is enough. And hey, we're clearing a little bit of the grass as we go, which we could have mowed. I know that it's a little bit better for us if we did mow it, but beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, so we potentially might miss a little bit. Oh no, no. Ooh. Would do it for driving any better. Just that one strip in the middle. Tiny little bit there. I'm going to leave it. There's no real point in me going back over there, I don't think. Don't worry about that. So we'll accept that. Take it what it is. Get on, do this one. And then that should be all fields weeded. Does it actually look different in the map thing? Oh, stones. Okay. Stones is a new one on me. Don't know much of anything about that. Yeah, so we can see there's a couple of bits there that we missed with the weed. But that other field's perfect. Nice, I like that. Stones, yeah. Stones is a new one on me. I don't know anything about stones. So it might be worth investigating what that is all about. Do we need to do anything about stones? Is there anything that we can do about stones? I don't honestly know. Need to be doing some more reading of the little help guide that we've got in here. I will say though, for a farm, the size of this thing, it's a very nice start. It's very, so far anyway, very manageable. It's not overwhelmingly big. It's not leaving us like really confused and stressing out that we've got to rush between field to field to field. But I suppose that's where planning comes into it. So you plan what you plant, so you can plan when you harvest. Alakazam. So that is all my fields weeded. So now I want to see if I can sell this. If I can sell this, that'll be great. Well, it's just decoration. I get absolutely nothing for it. There's no real benefit for that. We are looking at a shed to store stuff. There is probably the best thing. Or where we've got all the machinery. We don't have an awful lot of cash though. Only need a dinky little shed. Oh, there's a hayloft. Hayloft that stores straw, but it's massive and it's a bit too expensive. That's annoying. I'm sure I looked at that the other day and didn't see it. We've got a tiny little shed there, but it's a lot of money, but it's the only thing... It's the only thing that's small enough, because I try this little 10 grand thing, and it says it overlaps with everything. I can't squeeze it where I want to squeeze it, so I'm going to have to gamble it. Stuff for that in there. Ooh, it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, let's see if we can work this again. And getting the controls of these here fork things is really... It's really something that's testing. There we go, then we go down. Stab. Pick up. Ooh, steady. There we go. Whoa, sugar lumps. Never mind, we can do this one at a time then, if that's how it's going to be. And then we can put these in here, and hopefully this is going to scratch that problem of, you know, like, the stuff and the rain and that. I don't really know. You guys will tell me in the comments. Probably turn around and say, no, that doesn't work, it's not what you're supposed to have done. And that would not surprise me. I just can stick it next to it, doesn't need to be on top, does it? So, slide ourselves out. Hey, there we go, cool. We have weeded, we've shedded, we've moved the bales, and we've still got plenty of time left on the clock. Let's have a look. What other contracts we can do to help people out? So I thought I'd just have a look to see what it says about stones before we do anything, and long story short is it can damage the machinery over time depending on the size of the stones. But you can also collect them and sell them, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to worry about that, in all fairness. It's it's the first time, so like I say, we don't want to be spending too much money even though we've just spent loads. So I need to earn something back. So, contracts. Field 3 is at the top. We can harvest that maybe. It's a long way to go. So we'll harvest that. We'll see if I can do this. Hopefully this works. Because I can drive the harvester. It will take a lot of time, but I can drive the harvester on the road. I'm not really that worried about traffic and stuff. So he is moving. Yay, which means I just have to bring this. There's going to be a long old drive to field 3. Oh, just cut across the field, why don't you, you absolute bozo? Okay, so we are here. Are we working? We are working. Doesn't take too long, actually. It's only a small field. And then there was something about field 7, which is over there, that long one. So we might be able to get away with doing that as well. Olé! So, I plan to empty this out, and we'll set up that contract to do field number 7. I'll get a worker on it whilst I deliver this. Ping, jobs are good. And okay, so that all wanted to be taken to feed and grain and south, and we'll accept this contract. Get a worker on there, and we'll take this to the feed and grain in the south. Oh my days, it's literally south, like it's so far south, it's ridiculous. So that plan's not going to work very well. I thought I'd be able to run all the way down here and sort this out. Oh well, better crack on. Okay, so this is where hopefully this needs to go. For a small pretty penny of like 500 quid. Can't say I'm too happy about it. Should have realised. Need to look and work out where things are before accepting jobs that are miles away from each other. That is that finished. I've got to get all the way back up to the harvester to get the next set. But hopefully, looking at the map, the next drop-off's right next to the field, so it's not all bad. And there he is sitting for us with his little pipe out. Look, he's done a pretty good job actually. He's got a lot of that field down, so won't have much left. We'll be able to scoop this up and he can carry on that. We'll be able to drop this off and come back before he's even in a condition where he needs us again. So that is awesome. Don't actually know how much this trailer holds either in comparison to the harvester, so okay, so I'm full, so I doubt he's empty. He's got a lot. That's the first lot done. Just got to wait for him to finish off, and then we will be brilliant. What's he got? Maybe another one pass on that field, and then he's good. So we can take over. Not that it will make any difference now he's had his second payment or whatever. We'll take over. Steal the glory. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh. Beautiful. One field harvested. Now we just stick our little. The job has been completed. We came here to harvest the field. The harvesting is done. I can go and drop this off, and I'll do the same thing with this as I did on the way out. I'll get an AI to drive this down, and I'll struggle with the harvester, but that doesn't matter because we have made a tiny small amount of money to cover our travel expenses, I guess. Contract is 100% completed. There's another 1,600. So that's just a little bit over 2 grand that we've made today after spending like 44 grand, but you know, we will harvest 50 then. Where does it want to go? Grain south, which isn't too bad. We're here now, so let's harvest field 50, which is right here. As luck could have it. Getting all those good deeds done today, that's for sure. Hopefully, I've just set a worker off to bring the tractor and trailer up. Hopefully it works. I don't know if it will or not, but I guess time will tell. Whether or not it works is a different story. It works. Here he is. That's pretty good. Because I am going to be full pretty soon. I'm going to need some help. I'm wondering if I can set the worker up to come next to me. I can get it to deliver, drop off and return maybe. So we can maybe try that. I need it to drop off at Feeding Grain South when he's full. Bobby Davro. So, Feeding Grain South. Loading position. Will that work? So he's off. Good luck to you, mate. Meanwhile, I will genuinely be impressed if he does come back. I'll be happy if he gets down there and unloads. I will be genuinely impressed if he comes back. This is an extra level to Farming Simulator that I've ever played before. Well, he's there, pretty much now, so I guess now I've just got to see the top corner to see if he unloads anything, and it'll tell me percentage-wise of what he's unloaded, hopefully. Oh wow, it's worked. So he's delivered that. That is cool. Next question, is he on the way back? That's a straight up no. Oh no, he is! He is, he's just left! Where is he going to come back to though? That is cool, man. Well, he's going to come to where he left off from? Yeah, so he's literally stopped where he picked up from. We're full again. We are full again. But we know now that we can send him off to deliver. So that's not such a bad thing. Because this feels pretty much done. They pretty much. Just a couple of passes left to do on it. But yeah, so frees me up to carry on doing the field. I do like this new kind of advanced worker system that they got in this Farming Simulator. So, we go here. Oh, he's going anyway! Dude, that's sick! He's going to where he needs to go. He's going to drop off what he needs to drop off. He's going to come back like a good little soldier. And we're going to... Yeah. Oh, I'm so kind of amazed by that, you know, because it is, from my experience of playing the Farming Simulator games, that is such a huge, huge leap forward. That is such a helpful thing. You learn something new every day, I guess. So that's him also just unloaded, so he should be back anytime soon. And then we can top him up with the final amount. Hopefully he'll go back down there, empty it off. Oh, that's so sweet, man. So, so sweet. He should be back some point. Hello there, mate. Do you mind? There we go. Now, will he wait until he is full? Is that a stipulation? It would seem it is. Go to position. Yeah. Start job. There we go. That's got him going. So what have we done? We've done 3 contracts today. That's been real good. 3 contracts. We did our own fields. Sorted our own stuff out. You know what? I think once we've unloaded that trailer, I think we'll call it a day there. It's been a productive day. A little bit at a time. We've got that new barn that cost us far too much money. I've spawned myself out of the harvester into the literal middle of the wall. So it's been a good day. Here we go. He's also there. Come on, friend. Come on, friend. So we'll empty this, and then that's all of the contract completed. Go and collect that. Nice money. Nice money. But I think I'm going to call it there. It's been another productive day. Thank you very much. I hope to see you again next time. Take it easy and bye for now. Bye, everybody.